What we're trying to solve is finding a use for the water in the dehumidifier in Colonel Ryan's classroom. It's usually dumped in the parking lot outside. We decided to find a better use for it.
When trying to come up with a few solutions, our group had a couple of brainstorming sessions. We came up with things such as cleaning products, fundraisers, watering the gardens, and even some water balloons. We ultimately decided a cleaning product that we called Estee Limon. We then had to present this product to the class. Once every group had presented their idea, we narrowed it down to about 3. The 3 that we decided on were the Mach 3000, POW, and the self-watering plant. We decided to go with the self-watering plant. Every member in our group made it their own design until we decided to go with Creed's. After we looked at Creed's design, we made a list of materials. We proceeded with construction.
We spent about 2 to 3 days researching how we were actually going to build this. We took some of the best ideas that we found online and combined them into our design. We made a list of materials we thought we were going to need to actually build this thing. We used those to sketch what we thought it was going to look like. After building, we made what we thought would be our design, but we realized that there were some issues, so we had to go back and redesign. We adjusted some things, and then we adjusted our original sketch to reflect our new product, and we had a final design that actually worked. And we added more to the device, and we made the measurements more to scale.
The first step that we took during the construction process was to lay out all of our materials and see what we had to work with, and what we were able to use. We looked at our designs, and we followed the instructions that we'd already written out. We took off the label that was on the bottle, and then we asked Mr. Eisenberg to drill a hole on the side of the bottle about 4 inches from the top of the bottle. We cut the rest of the way around so that we had 2 pieces. The next steps were to prepare the cap and the strings. So we basically turned the part that we'd cut off, we turned it upside down, and we were going to insert it into the other part to get the water to flow from the bottom to the top where the plant was going to be. We drilled 1 hole in the cap and tied a knot at the end of the string, 8.5 inches long. We passed the string through the hole in the cap so that the knot would be on the inside, and then we attached the 2 pieces together. We did this by adding about 1 inch of tape around and just held the 2 pieces together. At this point, we had to take it apart to fill it with water and to test it and see if enough water went through the string. We started to notice some problems from here, but we kept going forward. We reattached the pieces and we observed it throughout a couple days. So we noticed that there was not enough water being pulled from the bottom up through the string to the top. So, and it wouldn't sustain the plant. So we decided to take a step, come up with some new ideas. So after brainstorming, we decided to add 4 more holes around the cap. Not on it, but on the other plastic around. We repeated the same process with the strings, and so we have 5 in total. We cut a semicircle as close to the top possible so that we would be able to refill the bottle without having to take everything apart. And when putting it back together, we added an extra layer of tape so that it would be more durable and to make it more sturdy. We filled it up for testing, and after we noticed that there was enough water, at the end of that, we were satisfied with the results.